Hey everyone, welcome back to your weekly market outlook. This is for the 4th of August 2025. So just take a look at the numbers that we are anticipating for this week. We are going to be looking at the New Zealand numbers in terms of the unemployment rate, expecting this one to go up a little bit higher from 5.1% to 5.3%. And we have the Bank of England interest rate decision, expecting a cut here from 4.25% to 4%. In terms of the voting, I think this is already pretty much priced into the market. And that's pretty much it. In terms of the macros for this week, we actually don't have a lot going on for this week. All right, let's move on to the technicals very quickly. Let's take a look at the Aussie USD here. We're likely going to be in that 64 cents, 65 range 66 cents range on the Aussie USD. Things hasn't changed much. Ichimoku cloud is actually very thin, so we do expect price to potentially go in and out of that Ichimoku cloud there. So anticipate a little bit more of a choppy movement here throughout the month of August for the Aussie USD here. Now, moving on to the euro. The euro here basically bounced off the Ichimoku cloud very strongly here on Friday. This is good. I mean, it basically maintains the positioning that we have here on the Euro USD, that technically it is still in an uptrend, still following that Ichimoku cloud there. For as long as price is still trading above the Ichimoku cloud, we still do expect further gains on the euro. But for this week, we want to pay closer attention to the location of 1.16. Any breach above the 1.16, that would actually lead to potential push higher. But any rejections here, we might actually see a drop here to test the lower boundaries of that Ichimoku cloud support. All right. Moving on to the sterling here, we have completed the head and shoulder formation here on the sterling. We are now, we basically bounced very clean off that low in the month of May. So this is actually a very completed head and shoulder pattern here. Right now, this should be retracing a little bit higher for that correction towards 1.34 level there, potentially even up to where the R1 is currently located at 1.3434 there. But that would be the critical element there. Any rejections, especially very close to where the Ichimoku cloud is located, that could actually drive the sterling down even further in the future. But for this week, I think we're still in that correctional phase, so anticipate that move higher on the sterling here for this week. All right. Lastly, we have the dollar Japanese yen. Dollar Japanese yen, as per last week's outlook, it is likely going to be capped at 151. We got to 151, and you can see that very sharp drop now exactly at 151. We're currently testing a little bit of a support area here, basically around the 146.50 level there. And that would be our immediate support level, but any breaches below at 146, we would actually see price continue lower, likely closer towards 145.50 level, just likely below the 146 level. But overall, this would still fall into that category of a correction. The only thing that are of concern here is that if price breaches that 146, it would actually cause a little bit of a short-term shift in the structure. That's where we anticipate the final support to come in at about 145 on the dollar Japanese yen this week. All right, so with that, good luck to your trades, and I will see you soon.